quick 2-hour flight from Miami. A bumpy landing took me in a matter of seconds into memory lane. After 14 years, I was back in the city where I was born, Cartagena, Colombia, and my favorite place in the city, the airport.
My love and hate relationship with Cartagena started many years ago when I used to come to this place just to see planes taking off and people leaving this country. A few decades after and 60 countries after, this feels great. It feels great to be back home.
Cartagena is a city located in the Western Caribbean, surrounded by a wall that protected the city back in the day from British pirates. Cartagena was also the port where many slaves arrived, and is also called La Heroica, the heroic, because it was the first city to reach independence from the Spanish kingdom. With that being said, Cartagena is a multicultural melting pot in which the African, indigenous, and European culture mix in perfection. You can walk and you can see the streets full of colonial houses with Spanish styles, beautiful squares.
When you come to Cartagena, you have to come to La Plaza. It's this charming place over here. It feels like you're in Europe, but you are in the center of Latin America.
In Cartagena, you can also smell the history. These streets are more than 500 years old. You can eat the tropical fruits sold by the colorful palenqueras, the black women that sell the fruits wearing colorful dresses that you have probably seen before. They come into the city from a little town, Palenque, where former slaves escaped. In the old city, I had the opportunity to go back to this beautiful place. No, it is not a convent or a museum. It was my high school.
This used to be my high school. It's a very colonial architecture building. It feels good to be back, a lot of memories. Stay there, because I got kicked out, it wasn't that good.
I felt nostalgic, and it was inevitable to be taken to the challenging times in which Colombia suffered from narco violence, and tourism basically died. But that has changed.
Nowadays, as you can see, the cruises are full of tourists coming back, and Cartagena is actually, according to Condé Nast, the #1 destination to come in 2015.
According to statistics, tourism in Colombia has grown a whopping 500% since 2012, and is soon expected to be in the top 10 fastest growing markets in the world, thanks in part for this jewel, Cartagena. And after 4 days, it was time for me to leave the place where I come from, to go to the one that I belong to. With a bag full of memories and lots of joy, realizing after a few passes around the world, Cartagena is one of the most beautiful cities on the planet, and that I, her son, will always, always come back home.